restrictions on enlistment in almost every area. Criminals, older veterans, even those with serious medical conditions. But why not gays?
They're different, Brandon. Under no circumstances can we put America's homosexuals in danger.
But the homosexuals themselves are demanding the right to serve their country in a time of war.
Gays in America are the only group left untouched by war, especially pure and rare like a gleaming diamond or a snow-white coat. We must protect it.
Well, has this always been the goal?
It has been the solemn oath of every man in uniform to lay down his life in defense of America's precious homosexuals.
How many soldiers' lives is the life of one gay man worth?
7.
General, tell us about the don't ask, don't tell policy, which many see as discriminatory.
The reason we instituted that policy was because we knew we would never be able to keep our hold. To know that any of them managed to enlist and put themselves in harm's way, and they have all the documents. Now, we love them too much.
So you're saying that the military's entire purpose is to fight so that homosexuals don't have to.
Nor should their fragile psyches be subjected to the horrible sights that occur on the battlefield. Their pure minds should be reserved for thoughts of man on man or woman on woman.
Well, thank you for clarifying this very sensitive issue for our viewers during this break.
My pleasure. God bless America and her faith.
Good evening. Welcome to One Panel. With me tonight is Chairman of the National Hunting Board, Mr. Jerry Bonham. The topic, gun control. More specifically, the handgun. Should they be illegal? Jerry?
Of course not. As Americans, the right to bear arms includes handguns. And besides, even if you made handguns illegal, you wouldn't be taking them out of the hands of criminals. You'd only be taking them away from the good, honest, hardworking gun collectors and hunters.
And why does a hunter need a handgun?
Tons of reasons. The rifles are good and all, but they're unwieldy. Handguns are much better for hunting in close quarters, like in a abandoned warehouse or a factory.
And why would you be hunting in a warehouse or factory?
Say you tracked this big buck to the outskirts of town, and you found that he made himself a makeshift home at the bottom of an abandoned warehouse. With a handgun, you can easily sneak up on him and get a death shot. That way you won't be running around with your daughter anymore and throwing her head with ridiculous ideas and corrupting her character.
All right. Mr. Bonham, you are against the banning of the armor-piercing Death Master. This gun can shoot through bulletproof vests and Kevlar, the #1 cause of police fatalities last year.
You know, 4 years ago, it was going under 7. It's the fastest growing gun in America. It's amazing.
Frightening, Mr. Bonham. Why do hunters need to be shooting through bulletproof vests?
You ready to spell this out? Say a bunch of punk kids go out through the woods with a bulletproof vest and they strap it on a grizzly bear. Then what do you got? Invincible bears. Is that what you want? Invincible bears running around, raping your churches, burning your women? Help us! Someone get all these bears out of here! Stop these invincible bears! I'm sorry, we threw our special guns away.
Everybody knows you can smush a bear by throwing a giant boulder on it.
What if you people make giant boulders legal? Because of all you've seen people get killed by giant boulders.
People don't kill people with giant boulders.
So if you take away their assault rifles.
All right, Mr. Bonham. You're going to have to explain this for us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a baby skull-seeking bullet. This bullet, once fired out of a weapon, immediately targets the nearest baby's skull and... Explain that, sir.
Say there's this bison gang called the Baby Skulls. And the Baby Skulls thing is, they wear baby skulls around their necks. Anyway, this gang gets so big that they take over the United States government. Then what do you got? You got biker gangs running through the streets of America, raping your churches, burning your women, knocking over other gangs. Help us. Who comes to your rescue? The good, honest, God-fearing Americans that own baby skull-seeking bullets. You can just fire anywhere, shoot in the air, the bullets lock on, bikers are following left and right, and America's safe.
This is ridiculous. You are a disgusting man and this interview is over. I'm out of here. No, Brian, no, I'm serious. This is ridiculous.
Well, Seymour, I made it. Despite your directions. Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Disguise it as my own cooking. what region?
Upstate New York?
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
Oh, not in Utica. No, it's an Albany expression.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
No, patented Skinner burgers. Old family recipe.
For steamed hams.
Yes.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
You know, one thing excuse me for 1 second. I'm starting. Well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm proof.
Yes, I did. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
Smash it. No.
Seymour! The house is on fire!
No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
A find of this type is always thrilling in this day and age. The time capsule was unearthed by an excavation team just north of Albany. It seems it was a community project of some kind. How far back does it date? Over 400 years. 2015 to be exact.
What are these?
Cigarettes. The people used to light the tips on fire and inhale the smoke.
Right. They contained a substance called nicotine, which caused an addictive rush. That is, until they got cancer, which at the time was often fatal.
The odor is very interesting.
What is it?
It is called a cigarette. The aroma is most pleasing. Yes. Dr. Finn says it is the result of... What are you doing? I was curious to taste it. It is not food. Dr. Finn said the tip is to be ignited and the smoke inhaled. The sensation is wonderful. I have never experienced such a flavor. I feel as if I have been standing my entire life and I just sat down. The tingles. You do? I do. We must have more. 500 cigarettes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is InfoWars. Hello. So, have you guys, have you heard this one? So, hey, throw that down, bitch. So, you know, this kid, he goes to the airport and he steals a plane right off the tarmac, right? And he's flying this plane, you know, just to take a joyride, yeah. And you know, he's flying the plane. He's thinking to himself, oh well, I stole a plane. I'm gonna go to prison now. So he does the only thing that he can do, which is he crashes the plane into an open field, and the plane is, you know, completely demolished, and you know, this kid, he's got to be dead. But then, you know, he walks out of the wreckage and he's completely fine, not a scratch on him. And I go, wow, they should make planes out of that kid. Did you guys like that? That was... Yes. I've been working on that for months. Alright. Does anybody have a lighter? Oh yeah.
We straight gas and cut straight to the bricks.
smoking runs. Shorty got a BBL, took that shit out because she couldn't run. I had to do it to them snipe. I went Judge Judy on that pussy snipe. I'm not loyal to anybody. I'm a demon. I have no loyalty for anyone. Never did, never will. Shorty chose to be with a demon. Sounds like her problem to me. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. My money longer than James Cameron. Hello! No funny. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Moving like Dracula, we get it back in blood. You see it? I did this. I'm really him. Put the whole brick into an empire. Stop playing with me. I ain't really something. I live for this shit. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm not a sweat. My money is long.
You're being an asshole. How do you know these are something right now? We're straight to the brick. I'm not fucking you. I'm just asking you.
Guys,
Otherwise, I don't want
I'm a little stuck.
30 got straight to fucking that pussy goose head. Smoking fentanyl. Lay cereal milk. I see God. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. That pussy got me screaming, crying, pissing, shitting, shooting ropes. Getting that Pirate Bay alien shish kebab cordyceps money. I hope them aliens are real so that I have more things to fuck. Smoking on Jim Vietnamese Phillips head runs. She shoved me like a cordless Josh Food. I'm in the clear now. I got the meat turning out of shooting straight ropes. This shit ain't nothing to me. Chanel objects got me seeing shit. I need fentanyl slime. I just popped a whole lot of Bronzo Queen fucking me. I smoke real immortality. Rapscallion ghost man. I can't fuck with me. I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. Yellow rubies glistening like this. What would you do? Open city ladies by the gallon. My tummy feels crazy. That coochie yummy slime. That coochie doing it for me slime. There's nothing to stop the demon I'm back. The Zaza got me speaking Esperanto. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. We out here cloud seeding.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Trust me. I don't even trust myself. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm getting too much money. Ass so fat, I'm peeking off this Danny Phantom slime. Can you remind me who I am? Get the president on the phone now. I printed him a brick. I need my money. Hello?
China?
I'm a dog.
I'm about to fuck bubbles in the bath.
We're smoking Simba. Smoking that Whoopi Goldberg, South
Goldberg, salutation, burger, fucking screamers,
I'm on 12 Vicodins smoking.
This is my man on the street segment. This is my man on the street. What do you think about the First Amendment?
Well, you know, sex and drugs. I like to do them both at the same time.
Okay. Pussy smell like a Hellcat V8. We're smoking shit and a
Roy, what do you think about
I'm sick in the head.
what do you think about the Second
I'm on
Amendment?
them Georgetown Geronimos. I'm on them Nashville Nibblers. I think Margellas in the bin.
We should give trans people
On
guns.
them next time. I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag anyway. I'm high on Jason Bourne.
People are wondering why we're still in this mess. To be honest, I need to fucking tell you why we're still in this mess. Somebody should have fucking killed this guy already. Somebody should have shot him. They just fucking tried. They just tried and they fucking... How many times? How many times tried to try. Fucking kill this guy. You do. To fucking do it right. We tried how many times now? Like fucking 4? We got Charlie Kirk right, but we couldn't. Shit.
I need more Sequoia Banshee boogers.
Okay. So have you guys heard this one? Get this. So I'm sitting on my couch, right? Sitting on my couch and I'm watching the news, and the news story, you know, is it's about this 17-year-old kid, and you know, he's taking pilot lessons, and you know, you can fly a plane, and he's taking pilot lessons, so he steals a plane, you know, straight off the tarmac, and you know, he's taking this plane, you know, for a joyride through the skyline, and you know, he's adjusting his mirrors. He's adjusting his mirrors, and in the mirrors he sees there's a police plane behind him. Fucking a police plane. You get this? And he's thinking, oh my god, there's a fucking police plane. Oh shit, they're gonna get me. I'm gonna go to jail for like ever. I'm 17. I can get tried as an adult. So yeah, he does the only thing he can do, you know. And he crashes the plane into an open field, you know. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, oh wow, this kid is toast. This plane is completely demolished. Just complete hellfire. And this kid's got to be done for. But the camera, you know, it looms on the wreckage for just a little bit, and then like a minute later, the kid, he comes out and he's completely fine, and I go, wow, they should make planes out of this kid.
Pentagon tested gay bomb on Iraq. They didn't consider using it. They've used it on our troops. In Vietnam, they sprayed PCP on the troops, Jacob's ladder. You think PCP, some horse tranquilizer or something? They got stuff that'll whack your brain permanently. Brain chips in the troops. They give the troops special vaccines that are really nanotech that already re-engineer their brains.
Every ounce of energy, every ounce of my will, all my blood, all my treasure, my family, everything. I put it all on the line. And I ask God to carry the rest of it.
Next to each other all night.
Demon face, like a fucking demon. Stand up for what's right, admit the entire power structure you claim you're not part of. And then ask yourself why you want to be part of this. Delusional, where you think you're a winner and you think everything's okay because you said so. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an in space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said, it's what they warned of, it's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it, make fun of me all you want, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon. Excuse me, taking a word. It's not taking it in vain. She is a demon. Excuse me. I said up to the Trump speech. I'm going to go back to calls now to upset. All I know is whether they're interdimensional demons, wherever they are, let's say that's an allegory. All I know is they're the same thing. Psychopaths operate, they're not human. I don't like them, okay? And my very humanity just is like, yeah, take them on, but you want to fight? You're going to get one, you inhuman, soulless pieces of trash. I see you real good. And I know our species is stronger than you and better than you. We're going to beat your ass. Get that through your head. Excuse me. Let's just go to the Donald Trump speech. Here it is.
The so-called manifesto was a stunning thing to read, Mr. President. He appears to reference a motive in it. He writes this, quote, administration officials, they are targets. And he also wrote this, I'm no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. What's your reaction?
Well, I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would.
This is an act of defiance against Donald Trump.
He did
Look it
write
up.
that. I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody. Ashamed of yourself doing that, because I'm not any of those things.
Mr. President,
Excuse me. You shouldn't be reading that on 60 Minutes. You're a disgrace, but go ahead, let's finish the interview. Now there it is, the A-bomb. Look it up for yourself. I mean, this is what do you think bathwater is? It's a gay bomb, baby. And I
not saying people didn't naturally have homosexual feelings. I'm not even getting into it, frankly. I mean,
I don't do it because I want to. I do it because I have to.
Shocked by it, bashing it because I don't like gay people. Put chemicals in the water that turn the fucking frogs gay. Do you understand that?
All right, we're almost there.
Crap.
Thank you for sticking
I'm
with
sick
me
of being
through this.
social engineered. It's not funny.
Well, it seems we got a little bit emotional there. So, get this. A plane flies into a bar and crashes. And a 17-year-old kid, he hops out of the cockpit and he goes up to the bartender and he says, "Bartender, let me get a whiskey sour." And the bartender says, "Sir, I'm gonna need to see some ID." Now the kid, he goes, "Well, sir, this is gonna be a little bit of an issue because you see, I don't have my ID anymore. They took it away from me." And the bartender, he goes, "Well, why'd they take your ID from you? What'd you do?" And the kid goes, well, you see, sir, I crashed the plane." And the bartender goes, well, never mind that. How did you survive? You just crashed a plane into my bar. You should be dead, but here you stand, completely fine, not a scratch on you. You must be invulnerable. They should be making planes out of you. And the kid, he looks at the bartender and he says, "Sir, my skin is made of paper and my bones are made of glass and every living moment is pain, torture, and agony and honestly, I've been stealing these planes so I could, crash them into stuff and hopefully kill myself. But it seems God has other plans for me. So." And the bartender goes, "Oh, geez, kid, let's get you that whiskey sour." Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. Oh, I don't have to do anything for this one. This is my last one, I think. What? Oh yeah, you can have the lighter back. This is my last one. Oh, sorry. I don't have to do anything.